Howdy, Beefalo Bart here, and welcome. Alright, we have a new challenge. You can see this is the challenge right here. Black screen challenge. No. Honestly, the new one is going to be titled FriteNite. Okay, let that sink in for a little bit and then forget the title. That's something else that's also being developed. But what we're doing is a Halloween challenge. Saying it's not Halloween yet. Well, looking at the time, well, we have a little bit of time here. We've got plenty of time, actually, over a month. So that should be more than enough time for everybody to put together something. Okay, so the challenge is to create, and I'm going to limit this a little bit, and this is primarily for Cinti Studios assets. So if you don't have them, yeah, I'm going to have to exclude you this time from the challenge because of the nature of what we're doing with it. So the challenge being utilizing whatever you've got from Cinti Studios, their assets, preferably the Polygon series. And since I have all of them, so if you create something and we want to integrate it, then yeah, we'll get to that later. But being that it is actually going to be Cinti Studios related, you can use whatever packs you want. I'm going to be using quite a bit of them for my version of it. And the challenge is to create a map, a single map that is as spooky as you can make it. Absolutely, just try to make it scary. Okay, it can just be plain and simple, just a map with your character walking through, kind of like a haunted adventure where you're just walking through the map not doing anything. That's just fine. However, what we're doing is the maps that we're creating with my internal team is we're going to go ahead and each do a map between the three of us, the three main people on the team right now, and we're going to each create a map, and we're going to set it up in a multiplayer format so as you can walk around in the map and interact with it. Depending on how we change things later, and we'll keep you informed on updated rules, is we may actually make it into a full survival game as well. But the key is to create a very, very spooky map with whatever assets you can create based off of the Cinti Studios assets. Now, they do have quite a few different assets to work with, and there was a big sale not too long ago, so hopefully you took advantage of that sale where everything was on the Polygon was pretty much half price. So I can also recommend, if you want music, I've only been working on this project for a short amount of time, and essentially all I have is I'm putting together the menu, and I'm putting together a demonstration of animation assets. And let's go ahead and take a look at that really quickly. Nothing is even close to being done. I've only been working with this for a very short amount of time, and I will continue to work on it this evening. So FriteNite, it's pretty much in the same basic font. I got to clean up the lettering some too, but the menu will be changed considerably. This is just to get something in here, to get the background music going. One thing I did forget to put in there, which I need to do that, music-wise, recommendations for music, I would say definitely check into TechnoAxe. If you need the links, I will post that in Discord. It's absolutely going to be one of those royalty-free, great stuff. It's awesome. So check out TechnoAxe. I did have his logo in here, but I need to go ahead and put it back in. So let's go ahead and put the image here and scale it up a little bit. Go to my brush and put right there. Anchor at the bottom right. And I'll make it a little bit larger so it's a little bit more visible. So if you're going to use his stuff, then I've already got the requirements that'll be built into the main project for the the creative license for it. So I'm good to go on that. So let's get back to showing you what I'm doing and setting up here. The animations. I'm going to be putting as many animations as I can together that are already pre-configured to work with the Cindy Studios assets. Now, we'll start from this side. We've got some passive character animations for just standing around talking or sitting talking. Got those. So if you're running the giants or the trolls from the Polygon Fantasy Rivals pack, I've got two sets of animations because they need to be separated. The larger ones, the trolls, they don't like to use the same skeleton and same setup as the rest of them. So I've got them separately, but I have them available. I got more that I'm working on as well. These are just what I've got so far. And with the regular characters and NPCs and what have you, got some other animations going here. Already targeted, ready to go. I will try to get a whole lot more together, and like I said, could make them available if necessary. Yeah, that's kind of creepy, isn't it? And that one right there is eating her stomach, just in case you're wondering. Okay, so the challenge is make something spooky, something scary, make a map out of it using the Cindy Studios assets, and the objective is to get it to me prior to, we'll say, if we look at October, that's going to be on a Wednesday, so I would say definitely try to get it to me by the 26th. And on that Friday or that Saturday, what we'll do is do a live stream. I'll review that and review them on the live stream, and we'll kind of have a voting to see, who has the best. Then we'll try to get everything compiled together to make it into a good working project, and we'll try to get it out as a playable demo on Halloween itself, which is October 31st, naturally. So if you have any questions, any concerns, or want any more information on the challenge, just check with me on Discord. If you need the animations, let me know. I'm currently working on more and more each day. Also keep in mind that today being the 12th, it is Wednesday, and sometime around late Thursday, early Friday, Saturday at the latest, the city of which I live in is going to be hit by a hurricane, so I'm probably going to lose power. No idea when I'm going to get it back, so if I don't respond during that time, you'll understand that yeah, I just have no power, and hopefully I'll still have a house, but yeah, we'll play that by ear. Keep in touch on Discord, and we'll kind of go over more of the details. But I want to get a preliminary out there for people who have the Cindy Studios assets to go ahead and start putting together a map and try to make it spooky, make it scary. We want to do a full Halloween extravaganza, and I'm actually planning on taking the same basic theme and taking these maps and working with them, working with you guys on the ones that we accept into the project, and then at that time I will be purchasing a Steam app ID and putting the project on Steam for people to download and play. I'll probably put it on there for like $10, and if you're one of the selected maps that goes into the final project, then we'll even think about doing some compensation money-wise. But for now, for anybody who submits a good map that gets a positive rating on our review date, which will be a live stream, so it'll be up to everybody in the audience to actually say which ones they like, which ones they don't like. So at that point, when we have winners, and I say winners, I'm not just going to say, okay, the one with the best map wins. No. If you have a good map and it has a good spooky theme to it, and we decide that we want to use it for our project, currently right now, the only prize that I have available will be the latest version of my simple multiplayer template, which is for Steam, by the way. So from there, we're going to see if we can come up with some other prices. So stay tuned, and the next stream will be shortly, and I will actually be working on my project a little bit, so you can see what I'm doing. Not that you can copy it, but you can get some ideas to kind of work towards yours. So thanks for watching, and we'll start the next stream here soon.